Right now, inside the most secret lab in Cupertino, engineers are putting the final touches on a smartphone that breaks almost every rule of mobile physics. A device boasting the world's very first commercial 2-nanometer architecture, a physical variable aperture camera system, and battery life designed to make you completely forget where you left your wall charger. But while tech influencers across the internet are hyping up the raw specs and floating renders, almost nobody is talking about the massive compromise Apple is forcing onto every buyer this year. If you are planning to upgrade, hold on to your trade-in, or buy your next daily driver, stop what you are doing. By the end of this video, you will know the exact engineering secret Apple isn't putting in the keynote, the dark reality behind their aggressive new upgrade cycle, and whether the iPhone 18 Pro Max is your ultimate dream upgrade or just an extraordinarily expensive piece of titanium hype. Let's step back and look at the bigger picture. For years, the smartphone industry has hit a wall. Every September felt like déjà vu. A slightly faster chip, a slightly brighter display, a minor tweak to the frame, and a brand new color to make sure your friends knew you bought the latest model. The annual smartphone update became boring. But Apple's strategy for the 18 series isn't just an incremental step. It's a complete restructuring of their entire smartphone ecosystem. Look at what is happening under the hood. The headline act of the 18 Pro Max is the transition to the A20 Pro chip. This isn't just another performance bump. This is TSMC's 2-nanometer process. To put that into perspective, the transistors inside the silicon are approaching atomic dimensions. Millions of calculations executed at lower voltage thresholds than anything that has ever existed in a consumer pocket device. What does that actually mean for you when you pick up the phone? It means raw compute speed that outpaces high-end laptops while consuming drastically less thermal energy. But there is a massive catch. 2-nanometer wafers are ridiculously expensive to produce. Manufacturing costs have spiked, and Apple isn't built to absorb those costs out of goodwill. That expense gets passed directly to you, hiding behind tier pricing structures designed to gently push you to spend hundreds more than you originally budgeted. And then there is the elephant in the room. Apple's radical new launch timeline. For nearly 2 decades, Apple dropped their entire lineup together in the fall. This year, the script is flipped. Apple is splitting the release, dropping only the top-tier Pro models and their high-end Halo hardware first, while holding back standard models until much later. Why? Because they know tech enthusiasts and power users cannot wait. By withholding the entry-level choices, Apple creates artificial urgency, forcing average consumers who just need a new phone to look up at the most expensive tier on the shelf. Think about how you use your phone every single day. You pick it up over 100 times, swipe through feeds, record memories, handle messages, and run heavy apps. Apple knows your psychological dependencies on this hardware. And this year, they are targeting your visual senses harder than ever before. For years, the dynamic island sat at the top of your screen like a prominent dark banner. Useful, interactive, but undeniable. The 18 Pro Max pushes display tech forward by shrinking that footprint dramatically. Thanks to early under-display sensor advancements, components that used to occupy visual space are being tucked beneath the pixels. You get an almost unbroken canvas of edge-to-edge LTPO display, running at hyperfluid refresh rates with peak brightness levels designed to cut through direct sunlight like a torch. It looks gorgeous. It feels like the futuristic glass slab sci-fi movies promised us 10 years ago. But what happens when that gorgeous screen breaks? Under-display sensors and next-generation glass integration mean repair complexity goes through the roof. If you drop this device without insurance, replacing that display panel could cost as much as a brand new mid-range smartphone. Now, let's talk about the real reason people pay the Pro Max tax, the camera system. For years, phone cameras relied strictly on computational tricks to fake depth of field. Digital blur, software edge detection, cut out errors around your hair. We've all seen it fail. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is completely rewriting the rules by introducing hardware-level variable aperture to the main camera lens. Instead of relying solely on digital algorithms to fake blur, the lens housing physically opens and closes, wide open in pitch-black environments to drown the sensor in natural light, narrowing down in bright midday sun to keep detail razor-sharp without blowing out highlights. Real mechanical depth of field. Genuine optical bokeh created by physics, not code. For creators, videographers, and photo enthusiasts, this changes everything. You can shoot cinematic footage where low light looks clean instead of grainy, and close-up shots have macro isolation that looks like a $5,000 mirrorless camera setup. But ask yourself this critical question: are you actually going to manipulate manual exposure?